Alright then.
The
Started
level-
recording
level-
then.
Yep. So starting off, so back after the course of the last week, welcome back, Yang. If I could set you the update, are you good?
Yeah, I'm updated. I'm good.
Alright.
There's return at least non-lethally. You can kill if you want, but probably not the best idea.
I didn't have your character cast any. Actually, I did have them cast a low level, like it was a 4th level, a single 4th level spell.
Alright.
But that's about it. Rest were catch-ups are. Yeah. Let's just wait this thing to stop freezing up on me. There we go. So, I think this is starting off with this session, Captain Rosewinter.
Oh! I didn't even realize it was, okay.
Once we ended on your turn, in which case that's completely different.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I just checked. Yeah, we're starting off with your turn.
Huh. Okay. Hmm.
So how does it feel to be able to flank again?
Oh, and it feels great.
Yeah.
This would flank, right?
Yes, it would. Yes,
Okay.
it would.
Okay. So I will attack with my cohort first. Let's see.
Then.
Proc sneak attack. The Ghoul's Bane. Then no, not Ghoul's Bane. The Dart Frog. And
Yeah, because it's not undead.
yes. Advantage.
29. Well, let's see here. In this guy's case. Alright. Is that non-lethally, I take it?
If I can, sure.
Yeah. Come on now. Sorry, I'm currently pulling up the calculator. So I forgot to do it this time around. Alright. First and foremost, saving throw. It's the poison DC. That's 21. I think that's a success. So they take no poison damage.
Hold on, let me double check because it might be. It's either 21 or 22. It's 21. If this was Ghoul's Bane and he was undead, it would be 23. But it meets, so it'd be.
Alright. Alright. So we just Alright, so that's only 14 points of damage for the sneak attack.
Only 14 from sneak attack.
Yeah, and you're only one-handing it, so...
Yeah.
Alright, that's only 27 points of damage.
Probably unproc the D10. And I will use my bonus action to make an attack with my short sword.
That was...
Welcome back, Alex.
No, I was still here. I just didn't... I heard someone else making, like, really weird popping noises. Like you were shoveling, like...
It's not on my end. It's definitely come from Yang, so... Alright. 21 with it. Alright, 21 hits. Dealing 8 points of piercing.
Yeah, there's no poison or anything on this one.
Alright.
And I already procced sneak attack.
Uh-huh. Now it's your turn. Or no, it's
Right.
Captain Rosewinter's turn.
Yeah. I still have my Sword of Banes out. So, Sword of Banes with Dart Frog, that's my last one. Frost Rune's active. Jolly Roger isn't. But my Coordinate Strike is. And advantage.
Alright, 24 hits. Roll them bones for that damage. Alright, so how do you so kill or maim?
Maim.
Alright, first and foremost, he's resistant to the cold damage. But with just the piercing, with just the base weapon damage, you would definitely knock him out. Yeah, and the additional slashing.
I'll probably just stab him in like his shoulder blade or something, which would definitely not knock him out, but not kill him.
Yeah, you just cause enough pain to pass out.
Yeah.
Alright.
And let's see, these two are both out of combat.
Yeah, the only one that's left is, I think, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No axe, they're not dead, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but out of combat.
Yeah.
Is there anyone like not unconscious?
Yeah, this guy's not dead, he's unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's like some people who are unconscious. You got sleeping.
Yes, there is. It's next to the hex symbol.
Yeah.
Next to infested, it's yeah.
I still have an attack. Hold on, I gotta look at my
You are flanking, yes.
Yes. Okay, Coordinated Strike does not apply.
Nope.
But
Jolly Roger does.
yep, and Bane's advantage.
Six hits. Dealing. He has to make. They have to make a con. Actually, yeah. Never mind. They'd be knocked out from the damage dealt by your base weapon itself.
Wow, they were that low.
Yes. So yeah, again, like in slow motion, you down them both.
Jeez. Why did we need to wait like
In
a
the slow motion for
freaking
them.
session to just?
Because I had a doctor's appointment, or I had an appointment.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Man. I think all you had to do was wait for
really
Ras
wanted to
turns
get
and
it
that
done.
combat would have been.
Yeah. I really wanted to get it done, but I also had to prioritize my home health. So that combat is over. Alright, so you know what, let's leave this music up. Or not actually. Let's switch it over to the ambient dark jazz. There we go. So, as you knock them unconscious, that field starts to wind down. Solthus will drop the effect of his slow spell. What do you do to restrain these perpetrators?
Let's see.
Can we get?
Of course.
There's no limit on Magic Circle. If these creatures are knocked out for long, can we just imprison them in a circle?
Yeah, Oryx rings up, but then they could probably end up trying to kill each other.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Those guys were. Those Akil were so keen on doing that to each other, but these guys, well,
They would. All right. So, then probably our best option is to see if we can find some chain to wrap these guys up with.
I mean, we
Alistair
do
just
have-
raises it, like, just pulls a shit ton of chain out of his bag.
Right, because you bought that. Jesus Christ.
I can. Well, we don't have one of those special locks, but I can at least attempt to tie them.
I mean, we have pittons. We can essentially tie them up and then nail them to the ground.
I may have a better option.
Which would be...
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on. I am fixing up my wires.
Okay,
Mhm.
good.
He just sighs and let me get my character sheet out because I was not smart enough to get it out real quick. There you are.
Alright.
And let's see if... Oh, I can strengthen the chains to my, with my Hellfire. And maybe we would be... And I could probably be able to hold them tight.
So we could do that, then use some pittons to essentially pin them to the ground until Robert's team can show them up and actually fully restrain them so they can be properly questioned.
I'll hand them all to. We should hand them to Sasha. She's great at tying things up.
Yeah, I would say with... she'll say, I think this requires a lot more muscle than finesse. Essentially, for chains, it would require a strength-based sleight of hand check
That's
to tie them up.
really specific. But makes sense.
Oh,
Alistair has strength, so this would be a,
Straight strength check.
Why is it only rolling
straight
a...
strength.
Oh. Yeah. 17. That's
Yeah,
better.
you managed to do so, and I need you to make a charisma check to essentially melt like the two ends of the chain together.
That I can do.
We'll add your proficiency modifier to this. Alright, that definitely succeeds.
Alright, then...
So, which one do you want to use? Do you want to use your strength score for the difficulty class for the chain, or do you want to use your, essentially, was it 4 plus... Was it 4 plus 5, was it? Your 28 for the DC for the chain.
I'll use the charisma.
Alright, you sort of then, as you sort of quickly wrap the chains around enough around them to bind them to at least not too certain, to make sure that they don't leave.
Yep. Now that they're all gathered up in one spot and they're there, I'm gonna pull out the pittons and start essentially pinning them to the ground to make sure like they don't have any. They're not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I have at least 10 pittons and a hammer to nail them into the ground with. So.
Yes. So is there anything you got? So let me just pull something real quick. Alright. Is there anything you guys want to do to secure the area, or do you just want to keep watch while these guys are bound together?
Alistair is going to use a few minutes to do this.
Alright.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, I'd like to kind of look into maybe kind of closing the door enough that this whole mess isn't going to be visible. As if somebody were to just kind of start walking towards the building itself.
Yeah, of course. Alright. That's easy enough to do, though I need you to do a strength check for me.
Alright.
It's not
One moment.
It's moving it because it looks a bit old. Like They don't.
Yeah,
really
I need
roll
to-
that. Why would they need to when they usually have?
Let me see if-
at all times.
Yeah. All right.
So for this one.
By the way-
Yeah.
Just a reminder of that.
Yeah. So you can use your intelligence in this place.
Yeah. Since obviously Roll20 doesn't let me.
Yeah, it doesn't let anyone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Although they did add this spell point system to this, to
Hey.
Roll20, so I'm not gonna complain. Alright, you managed to, with your mystical thanks to your mystical physicality, you managed to pull the gate forward. Not too much, but enough so that way if any curious eyes were to see, all they would see would be, the storage storage buildings, just like closed up for the day. It's not too uncommon of a sight to see.
Yeah.
Is there anything else
Yeah.
you guys want to do?
These guys were waiting for someone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was suddenly loud. There's a bit.
These guys were waiting for someone. One day, wouldn't it be bad? Wouldn't it be horrible if they showed up here and see these guys capped in chains?
Well, there is the other hand of that where they do show up and they have backup. So, my thought is send Xeris here, our fastest of our group, to essentially to one of the demon lords. Essentially, know that devil lords. Sorry, freaking.
You're watching too much isekai there, mate.
Nah, so alerting like the first devil lord you find that we managed to catch them. The one that informed us of all of this. Now that we got them chained up and trapped up, and that they should rush over here before whoever they were waiting on shows up.
Yeah. Like, what, here's my question. Would our dear Pit Fiend comrades have, informed us of which direction they'd be, would he have informed us of which direction he'd be coming from at the very least?
It was Pit Fiend.
Which one was it?
What are you
The,
talking about?
The Conqueror, that was it. I believe it was the Conqueror that we spoke to beforehand.
His title.
Yeah.
The Conqueror, the Oribus Demon. Horse Devil, sorry.
Yeah.
Horse Devil, got
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah.
Said that they
What
would
do you...
be coming. Didn't say where, probably because he was in a bit of a rush, but...
Yeah.
yeah.
What if we secure and wait for them to show? Because they're going to.
Chimes in. I could send a message to him.
Yeah.
To Hairball.
Andy didn't kind
Oh,
of catch
sorry.
up. I don't know if it's
I
because the
can
accent or.
I can send a message to Hairball informing them of our situation
That works too.
and to inform us of who's coming, so that we don't accidentally cause a
Yes.
the term would be an international incident, interdimensional incident.
Okay. We're just do it already because the longer we drag this out, the sooner that their backup might arrive before ours.
Alright, he'll cast Sending, spending his last 3rd level spell slot.
How do you get through all of the spell slots already?
He only has 2 3rd levels. He's a 1/3 caster.
So.
I think Eldritch Knight or Arcane Trickster
Oh,
levels
okay.
of spellcasting.
I'm like, I thought for some reason he was
Yeah, it's rituals that he has pretty good access to right now.
Yeah. For some reason I thought he was warlock, but
Yeah, that
was me.
I mean, he kind of acts like it. That's It's understandable.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's totally a warlock now.
Okay. Well, that being said, he sends out the message and. Right, just one moment. Get the response. Oh, okay. Quick. Okay, yes. He informed us that he will be coming personally onto the site.
Oh,
Backup he should receive will be summoned by him. We'll be traveling with him. Yeah, it makes sense. Fear of a coup occurring.
Yeah.
Alright, Eddie, I'm still having trouble hearing you whenever you do that
Oh,
accent.
one moment.
Yeah, and
Yeah, am I coming in a bit better?
Well, no, it's not, like if when you speak deeper and quieter, it's like with that accent, it's hard to hear you, especially with Mass as loud as background noise.
Here, yeah. See here.
hey, dude, can you put on push to talk, please?
I have no idea how you're able to hear that.
It, like
through
it's
the power of God, anything's possible.
yeah, it's probably
Sorry.
just like your mic's super sensitive to a point where it's just picking up anything that's ambient.
Yeah. Alright, so that being said, is there anything your group wants to do to further secure the location? Start, watching around, or
Is there like a second story to this?
there's a rooftop to this building, yes, on a second story.
So there's a second story, or there's access
There's
to
a
a roof?
rooftop, but there's no rooftop access. I mean, unless you have some form of flight.
Yeah. So.
Or climbing.
Yeah. What?
Or climbing, yeah.
Yeah. What I could do is just ship my armor again and just keep an eye out on side and just like try to do my best mimicry of just a dog, because at a distance it'd be hard to freaking tell.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah. So
How tall is this? How tall is this building?
About 25, maybe 30 feet tall. That's not including the sort of rooftop angle to it.
I could Misty Step onto the top, and I have a ring of feather falling.
I'm a further fall too, so we have a backup for that.
Oh, hey, you can cast Featherfall too.
In case somebody tries to counterspell your Featherfall, you have backups. Jesus Christ, what's with that whole counterspells Featherfall?
It's the only evilest Jake would.
Oh, probably the same asshole who would counterspell Revivify.
Yeah.
Said. So, do you want to attempt to keep a rooftop watch?
I think so.
Does
My
your cohort have an ability to teleport or travel with you? Or
Man.
climbing speed?
Worst case scenario, if you have no way, I can spend a spell slot, essentially Dimension Door up, like the way up there. Getting them down would probably be an issue later, though.
I believe through your artifact you do have access to Dimension Door.
but I used it to enter for means there is to get this location.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that grants a climbing speed, and I'd have no way to get her down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can probably just have her stick on ground level and just keep an eye out a window or something.
Maybe give Rahamid some backup while you sneakily stay up on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep a night watch on the roof.
Well, not night watch. It's like
But
or
yeah,
mid-morning.
waiting watch would be more accurate term. Just we're waiting for backup.
So
Yeah.
an Overwatch, got it. So anyone who's going to be doing so outside of the building, make a perception check for me. And in the case of Rahamid, make a deception check deception or performance check with advantage.
They're all the same. Let's try both at once.
Ooh.
17.
I got a nat 20.
Hot damn! And also roll perception for your cohort.
Yep. Yeah. I'm also keeping watch outside while I'm freaking just keeping watch with
so
imp.
perception as well for you.
Yeah. And for some reason I thought I got perception in this class, so I don't. Let's see. I want to.
All right. I'm gonna predict a nat 1.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit! I was wrong.
Alright, so
You were
that'd
wrong.
be.
You were dead wrong. Haha.
Alright, so I'd most likely hear it before I see it because that'd be 15 with advantage if I hear it first. Or smell it.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Sniff, sniff.
And for everyone inside who's keeping watch of the devils, feel free to make a perception check, which will be Alistair and Ashana, as well as Oriax and Moose.
Could I have an arcane eye outside?
Well, if you have the ability to cast Arcane Eye, I'd say sure.
Alright, so I'll cast the arcane eye, keep an eye outside of where I'm currently at.
Alright, the perception check will apply to both here and outside as well.
No.
Alright. So, right, Alistair. Kind of, you can not really, post-combat haze, but like post-combat fatigue a little. You realize, oh right, you didn't do much stretching for your left arm, so it's kind of stiff. Kind of end up focusing a little bit on that. Which, understandable. Right, Oriax is kind of more focused on his elemental, trying to have it keep guard around the check to see if there's any sort of traps around using his elemental. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. Moose is also doing the same thing with her spirit, their spirit summon. Just searching around the area for any sort of traps or decoys. So with this, let's see here. Why are you like this, Roll20? Why? Why are you like this? Whatever.
I know, why is Mass Mike keep picking up everything?
I don't know.
The questions we'll never know.
Why can we never hear her Fluttershy? Well, these are questions science still cannot answer.
I'm still thinking on it might be their voice modifier. Like, that's the only thing I can figure. Or it's specifically, my sound card is specifically only messing with them. I don't.
I don't.
We'll just throw it to esoteric knowledge. Or black magic, I don't know.
I'm convinced you use a sound voice changer, but God forbid she'll ever admit it.
Either way, let's see here. Let's see here. So, as you guys keep watch over the area, it's not, well, I wouldn't say peaceful around these parts, but it is certainly less eventful. Eventually, you're the first to notice Captain Rosewinter as you're sort of sitting on top, keeping watch. You do see the familiar shadow of Hero Ball flying nearby. Even though you're not particularly physically close to him, his mere presence does still carry some weight. Nevertheless, though, you're the first to see him. What do you do? Do you alert your friends, or?
I'll kind of jump down, Featherfall style, and alert, like, go into the front door that Hero Ball's here.
Alright.
Alright.
So, after that, Rahamid, you start to hear the familiar beats of very thick and leathery wings, and you certainly also hear it as well, Zeris. Let's see here, and eventually also your cohort. Eventually, you do see Hero Ball land somewhat nearby, surprisingly quietly, as he appears to be accompanied by, let's see here, he appears to be accompanied by two bearded devils, a barbed devil, and one Erinyes. That's how it's spelled.
There's two barbed devils in there and this.
Two bearded, one barbed. Two bearded devils, one barbed, one Erinyes. For those who are not aware, look like this. Bring them to Friday chat. Right. In before you start hooting and hollering, Mask, yes, that they do have a whip.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
That being said, he lands there. He's as does anyone approach him, or do you wait for him to approach him and his group to approach you?
Waiting for him to approach because we're just like making sure that like no one else jumps us while we're doing this or like something else. But I'm also gonna like as he's approaching, I'm gonna try to like this is nothing towards him, just trying to like insight his motive just to make sure that he's still like he's not one of the deceivers there amongst the lords or something.
All right, make an insight check.
Yeah.
Anyone who'd like to as well.
What am I gonna go? That's a 4. Yeah, my insight.
Yeah.
He's not good at reading people. He's
kind of makes sense. You literally just had combat after spending a few minutes after you had to, or not a few minutes, but some time after shopping and also procuring some goods and also waking up and all that shit. So
yeah.
Some shift. It's a bit difficult at the moment. So anyone else?
I rolled a 15.
All right.
The roller was from the insights. I mean, you have probably proficient to make up for it, but jeez, that was a 5 on the die.
Is that actually? Yeah, it's actually rolled a 5, but because of my modifiers, I rolled a 15. Because it's 5 plus 5 plus 5.
13.
13. All right. Mas, does Captain Rosewinter want to roll insight on Harrowball to see if he's not one of those deceivers?
I think I'll pass, mostly because I can't access my character sheet, red bar and everything.
Oh, you can't access your character sheet? I mean, if you want one of us to roll for you.
As long as it's not me.
Okay.
Okay.
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
You'd rather not roll than just freaking...
Well, I can
I
explain.
will say I will not immediately say
I
that I
can-
can roll for you, because we all know how that ends.
Yeah.
I can explain it away. Rose Winter's Trust terrible.
Oh.
He's straight up. Kind of reminds you of your second captain.
Okay. What
Your
about
first
you, Breaker? You're kind of sitting outside with us.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm having computer issues.
Oh,
Conniptions.
Do you actually don't you have that in War Mage trick that allows you to cast detect magic at will?
I'd have to check, but like I said, my computer is fucking itself right now.
Oh,
So
I can drop the Arcana and cast Detect Magic.
I mean, that's only got up to 30 feet, and that doesn't work through, walls.
Yeah.
Once they get closer.
yeah,
I don't know what sort of detect magic.
Can I use my 1 free reroll?
I'll
For
say
insight?
sure, yeah.
Everyone?
11.
Wow, roll 20.
Yeah,
Being a
it's-
sassy little bitch today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to do this. Ignore it, but
Wow.
Why are you like this, roll 20?
Just the roll 20 check I'm gonna do.
You were being sassy
Yeah.
Wednesday and yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
This doesn't count, I'm just doing the roll 20 check.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay.
there we go.
Okay. That being said, let's see here. Alright. Well, as far as you all can tell, business as usual.
Yeah, we're
Appears to be Hero Ball. He's really pissed, for one.
we're just trying to be patient and waiting on Riker
Yeah.
computer to comply with him.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, can you blame him for being pissed?
Yeah, he's right pissed. He looks like he wants to rip something's head off of their shoulders.
yeah. Give me a minute. I'm trying to see if I can fix this dumbass thing.
Tactical difficulties, tactical difficulties.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't it fun having a fucking potato for a PC?
How old is your computer?
Not even a year. That should tell you something about how unbelievably brutal this is.
It came from Ireland. Because it's a potato.
Ireland, Jesus Christ. I understand that feel. PCs from Ireland. Some of them are gonna be really bad, but most of them are pretty good.
I recently upgraded my PC, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking to build a PC.
Cool.
Or I recommend. I generally recommend some pre-built stuff for some things, but if you want to look into building it, that's actually wonderful.
Yeah.
Because you can, as long as you find one of those goods. Actually, I'll send you a site later after the session.
As much as I love
A
to.
buddy of mine is going to build it for me.
So essentially,
I'm-
you handle the money and tell them what you want.
Yeah, and this is like purely for video games, not this. No offense to
Not
you
like
guys.
what-
No, trust me.
Yeah.
Like, if you get it,
If it can run like Cyberpunk 2077 at 60 frames per second, it can handle this.
easily.
It's like
Oh,
mine's
Jesus.
like a
Yeah.
greater one. It's like
Yeah, but
it's fine.
like this has always been my D&D computer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
As dumb as it sounds,
Really good rolls.
I understand that. See, at the end, like when I get a bigger place, I'm eventually going to get a desktop and a laptop.
Oh!
Is it working for you now?
Well, allow me to confirm I don't have the trick that lets me cast Detect Magic at will, but I do get a casting of it through my Tacticus Arcanum
Alright, do you want to use it?
that I have not. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Alright. Go ahead.
Use that
you
while
do so.
inciting.
And you can roll insight if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm also gonna do that just to be safe. Where the fuck is my insight? Ah, here it is.
Come on, Rails 20, be nice. Man had computer issues. Show some mercy.
Oh, like you already rolled for Moose?
Oh, right. Well, Moose is focused more on
The answer.
keeping with her staff ready at these things to bonk them unconscious should they start to get rowdy.
Bonk!
Yes, not that sort of bonk. Not what I posted in memes bonk.
Did you click it there and it's just not showing, or?
I think it's just. Is it showing on your end?
I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing anything.
Like I said, computer issues.
Of course.
You get access to your computer to say, yay, continues to have issues. Fuck!
Alright,
Like,
finish for the car
it's not even that it's fucking just not doing shit. It's that it's so far behind that it's not even funny.
You might have
Oh,
too much
wow.
stuff running in the background that you're not aware of.
It was actually, what helped my boot up and everything was actually I'd exit out of everything. So it shut down.
Yeah, I've recently I've recently tried restarting. I might have to fucking do a hard restart at this point.
I can roll for you and you can like take off the modifier.
You want your colleagues or one of your fellow players to roll a d20 for you?
Give me a second. It's like I said, it's actually fucking letting me do shit. It's just fucking 20 minutes behind.
Jesus. Yeah, you might want to just save anything precious to a recovery drive and just do a hard reboot.
Yeah.
If you ever.
I can roll for you.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
There we go.
You definitely see there's, you notice a little bit of, like little splotches of illusion on him. Not like encompassing his entire form, but like around like certain parts of his clothing. As if trying to hide it, but, you know, making sure there's not cleaning. Actually trying to make it seem like everything is okay, but if you get closer, start smelling something off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to make a perception check to see if you smell anything?
Well, I would like to note that as I'm doing this, I would like to, I believe I can use message to, pretty much let somebody in there know while I'm doing this. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll say you could, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Who do you send it to?
Yeah,
I'll send it to, you know what? I'll send it to, actually, yeah, I believe Alistair's in there, ain't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start me.
Yeah, I'll send it to, Alistair. Considering he's got the, considering he's, you know.
He's there, yeah. Alistair exists.
I mean, I was gonna go for he's a tiefling himself, so.
As he passes by, he nods towards you. And see that where you are, you do get a smell. Oh, right, your perception check.
Yep.
Yeah, you smell, for a moment you think blood, but there's no coppery scent to it. It's kind of like iron shavings. Iron and something else. Wrong. Definitely wrong.
Here's my question. When we met with him the first time, did I get a whiff of that same thing?
No,
can make an Arcana check to
Rosewind.
see what this might be.
Oh dear.
If you ask Rosewinter, she specifically recalls brimstone and ash.
Oh.
You still smell brimstone and ash on him, but you also smell like wet iron shavings on his body. 22. Well, that's devil's blood. Generally has a more iron sort of scent to it, whereas more human or dwarvish or other sorts of blood has a sort of coppery smell to it.
Oh. So, getting the same brimstone and whatnot, but also
Yeah, like
from
he's
from
been,
what
he's
from
been
what I'm
coming
also
with-
smelling, I can probably hazard a guess that he's likely been injured.
Yeah, or he's been injuring another devil.
Well, one of the two, yeah.
He's been beating the demon out of the devil.
Fuck, that's good.
Okay, you know what? You don't go to the pun jail for that. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, no.
That was good. That was
We
a
gotta
good
give
one.
him that one. Holy fuck.
He was also clever, so yes, there we go. So yes. To get points for originality there. So yeah, he makes his way inside. You just see as he sort of snarls. Those bastards. I think I was thinking about inviting them to an old friend's party. See as he gestures towards the Eranyes, he gestures towards the Eranyes, who pulls out from one of her pouches a small pouch or a small, really small bag. No bigger than a, we'll just say no bigger than like a golf ball, and hands it to one of you.
Wolf game, really quick, as a reminder for myself. When my familiar was looking at the mirror of who these guys were talking to, did I get a good look of who they were talking to, or did I see no one on the other end?
No, nothing on the other end other than the Horn Devil's reflection.
Okay.
He sort of leans down, gets to one knee, and sort of, with like an index finger, slightly lifts the chin of the Horn Devil. Look at him. Sleeping like little babies. This will be the last time they'll sleep peacefully. And that bag's your payment. If you want to stay around for a show, then I might have something to teach you. But I can't promise you'll come out exactly the same. If you want to go and enjoy your spoils for a job well done, by all means do so.
I have no personal reason to stay around to see your process of getting information, as it were. What do I like?
I want to know who they were waiting for. It sounds like
Yes.
Yeah, he can. Above game, he can inform
But
us.
if you want to learn something,
Yeah, essentially, he's asking if he wants us to stick around for the torture. So that's
He's
exactly
offering-
what's gonna happen.
he's also offering to teach you a feat.
What feat?
Let me pull up the.
Torture.
Well, that's an option.
Let's see the actual feat before I say yes or no.
Yes, it is from the Tal'Dorei campaign setting guide. I remember that off the top of my head. I used it for one character in particular that I know for a fact. Armored here remembers. Never used it. Cruel. The feat is called Cruel.
Okay. Can you? Is it in 5e's tools or is it homebrew?
It's,
I guess it's technically homebrew. I'll post it.
Yeah.
It's technically third party because it's Teldori.
Yeah, it's Tal'Dorei.
It's technically third party.
Come on now. Come on.
So, what's going on? Sorry, I have to mute everyone for a second.
Oh, you're good.
Hero Ball's
Hero Balls
Hero Ball's willing to
offering
teach us a
give you a one-on-one or face or not like a personal on the spot lesson for the cruel feat.
Kind of want to see what that is before I say yes. Okay, there we go.
And, well, hey, let's face it, for someone like a Ghost Rider, cruel would be really neat, now wouldn't it?
Yeah, it can. Yeah, I'd recommend looking it over, see if it'd be something your character. Also, see if it would be something your character would find useful.
Yeah, I don't think the life domain cleric would want to learn that.
Yeah.
His warning is that you may not come out you won't come out the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the life domain cleric would want to learn that, so that's a no for me.
Maybe a war cleric, but not you.
Yeah, you know what, considering, like, yeah, it wouldn't really work for my character as well.
It would possibly work for the sorcerer, but not for the cleric, so.
Yeah,
Hunter find interesting or no?
Yeah, she'll stick around.
And Alex, does Rahamid want to learn something from a devil?
Well, what's cruel as a fate as I'm reading it, it wouldn't make sense with working with Anubis, where he's like, he's like,
it's more merciful.
Yeah, like Anubis is more of a keeping the balance kind of character because it's like it just
really,
like he's just a gatekeeper.
He doesn't really care about cruelty, but for but in this case, he doesn't really care for it. He doesn't care about it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make sense to grab it.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
And Riker, is it something that Xeris would like to learn?
Well, let me put it this way: his sanity has been teetering a bit as it is.
Solfis is keeping a hand and eye on you, of course.
Like, you gotta consider the last couple of times that he snapped.
Yeah, I mean, this combat definitely not. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thankfully, this time wasn't one of those times, but
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think Xeris is willing to tempt fate any further than he already has.
In that case, Captain Rosewinter, make me a wisdom save against Dread, with advantage. Sasha, though, will be like on the other side, and will essentially use some beeswax to deafen herself. But she'll be there, in spirit and physically speaking.
Oh, actually, she doesn't need to because of that. That feat I got for successfully passing the madness.
The rune, yeah.
Yeah, as long as I have that madness, any wisdom save against insanity is advantage.
Alright, make a wisdom save with advantage still.
Yeah, so if she doesn't want to be there, she doesn't need to be.
Alright, she's definitely not going to, well, stick around. It's not her, she's an assassin, she's not a psychopath. There's a difference. One's a job, the other one's a mental sickness. And Jesus Christ, you barely succeeded. Alright, so While everyone's making their way back, I'm gonna essentially you have been given let's see here for the finding and capturing of 4 dissidents. You receive this much in treasure.
Whoa.
That's a lot of fun.
He pays you. Yeah, he's it's in a small pocket dimension bag.
Yeah, so.
But he's rewarding you well because he definitely he appreciates loyalty of players.
Alright. So, solid question is your cohort counted in amongst the numbers? Because we can divide those.
That's in total.
Yeah, that's in total. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to divide this. If
10,000.
we were to divide this evenly, is what I'm
So
thinking.
your cohort will stand in your camp to make sure that she'll count as a separate entity, uninvolved in all that.
Oh, so not splitting among. All right, so it's splitting amongst the 5 of us, because essentially,
Yeah.
Moose kind of works under your group, and
Yeah,
so
and
she's
so,
already got plenty of cash right now.
All right, so that's 2,000 platinum each.
2,000 platinum each.
Of treasure, yes.
Yeah, I'll mark it as 2,000 worth of treasure, just like in somewhere, so we can sell that.
It's like a lot of disturbing, somewhat disturbing, diabolical paintings and stuff. Like really old, really musky, really dusty stuff. Probably sold for a fortune.
Actually, in the Marshall PDF, gold is taken. You're counted as one entity for gold and treasure.
What's going on?
I don't know with Auntie, but for gold and treasure calculating, you're considered one entity.
Yeah, it's counted as. Oh, so you're saying it's. Oh, I think he meant to say like 100, like 10,000 platinum worths of treasures, not like one singular piece.
Yeah, it's
Because that would.
Gave us the treasure chest.
Yeah.
Basically gave us a bag of holding, was like here.
Yeah. So we're easily divided. We can easily divide the treasure, so we each have at least 2,000 platinums worth of treasure amongst all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just counting the 5 of us because Vocal was just kind of pieced out, I guess.
Yeah, guess he's out.
I'm so glad he left because I don't have to dish out that favor I owe him.
Gonna have him teach me the rituals people I can do stage myself. Just learn it.
I gotta remember when we get out of this place. I should probably pick up the additional versions of Common for Rahama that I didn't set yet. After I switch back to Ratchet, we're gonna talk to Andy about that.
Probably when we get out here, I'm probably gonna take that 1 feat that he had, and he could freaking cast like a Dedic Memory in like a second.
Yeah, Dedic Memory is way overpowered.
Because it's because all you have to do is just make it not a ritual. There you go.
Yeah. Essentially, I think I can get it. I can, because if it's ritual casting, I can add it into my pack the skull too.
It's technically ritual casting.
Yeah. So.
It's a
Astro can get it.
It's a +10 to all intelligence-based checks.
Which would be ridiculously good. Especially seeing I'll have a modifier and that shit's like really high modifier.
Yeah, so I have really high modifiers, and I have a 22 in intelligence, so that would be really good for me.
Oh, right, because you read a magical book that increases your intelligence past its cap,
Yeah.
right? I was like,
Yeah.
wait, how do you? Oh, right.
It's the same with charisma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually consider seeing what I can do about investing into one of those books.
Yeah, because I was digging into Sage, because like Sage, you do like archaeology and stuff, like you find magic books and like all that.
Yeah. I need to do that for my charisma
Hmm.
because I have a 16 for persuasion because one of my runes grants me a +1, and a 17 would be really nice.
Yeah.
You know what would be nice?
What?
If I could make this +11 in Arcana even higher.
I mean, I got that +16, so because I have expertise. So
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, actually, what?
I have expertise, so if I pop on another
No!
channel there,
I
That's right.
actually don't. I have a +11 just from fucking straight proficiency. Holy shit.
yeah, but +16 because of expertise. So if I did eidetic memory, it's like friggin' 20 as a modifier. So
Mm-hmm.
then I roll 2, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a 21 now.
Yeah, I have one thing to say, and that's fucking Tacticus Arcanum go brrr.
It is a bard, cleric, druid, wizard.
Yeah, I was trying to find the spell myself, but my brain was like, what is the spell called again? God damn it.
Yeah.
It's EID.
Ah, okay, that's why I was. My brain was like, why can't I find this thing?
Yeah. Eidetic's a hard word to spell.
There we go.
Yeah.
Found
It's
it.
a
I
fifth
passed it
level.
probably multiple times. I was like, there it is.
It's 5th level.
Yeah, it's 5th level, but I'm pretty sure because it's ritual, I could just add in my pack skull without it needing to be a warlock.
And I was able to transcribe my spells, so next level up I'll be able to like monitor my spells better because I'm gonna take some off. That doesn't really.
Yep, it's any class. So I could
As
try and
long as
be
you
like,
get
yoink.
Yep. I need some help here.
So that's something I could definitely do on my time. And freaking, if I can find a spell scroll of that, I think I could add that in. Because hold on, actually,
Because it's a ritual. As I started turning on the feed here, and then I was like, yeah, I probably should focus on this.
Alright, so
I started practicing the like you mentioned, the witch.
yeah, it'd just take me 2 hours and 50 GP to do so, like normal ritual. It doesn't say for at higher levels, so for each spell level, yeah, that's specify, so I don't have to do that. Seven. Because it's like I was just rereading my Pact of the Skull, and I think it says something about like, yeah, when you find such a spell, you can add it to spell slot. Like you can add a spell that is equal or less than your than my warlock level rounded up. So at least seven or lower I can add a ritual to my list.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I wasn't like breaking any rules. It's like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah, hieroglyphics. So it'd like fit with the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the finale of the Laundry System was really good.
Yeah. I mean, the alternative option is that when I gain a level, I can just literally take it for free. because that's
Yeah.
something that says I can replace or add one of my ritual spells.
Yeah, and so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this now.
Hello?
We're just waiting on Nancy right now. We're freaking. I'm just checking over stuff in my character sheet.
Yeah, yo, if would somebody like to remind me if, actually, you know what I just realized?
What?
I still had the Eldritch Claw tattoo active this whole time,
You could have been
and I
doing
did.
Yeah.
No, I had it active in the Roll20 this whole time, and I already had 3 things I was attuned to, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I can't recall.
I get the problem. I get what you're saying. So you technically shouldn't have been able to do the Eldritch Claw stuff.
Yeah, most of it was just the fucking additional point to the attack bonus for the unarmed, but in fact, I'm fairly certain all of it was. But what's funny is with it active, I need to roll a 5 on my Claw Gauntlet in order to hit something with an AC of 20.
Oof.
Plus 15 to hit, go brrr.
I have the tattoo needle for Shadowfell brand, but I haven't applied it yet.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no. Protect against Arcanum also requires attunement.
Yeah. Essentially, once we get up to the surface, once I'm back playing Ratchet, I'm gonna tell Auntie in my off time, I'm gonna have Rahamid probably marry Moose. Then when he has the downtime, to freaking train for Eldritch Adept, so I can get an extra Eldritch duplication. Because I'm thinking about taking that one that makes so I can attune up to 6 items.
Yeah.
The Magus Collection.
Yep.
That would be a good one. I think I might actually go for that one after I learn which was.
Yeah.
What did Andy go off to do again? Like,
He didn't say. He just left.
goddamn.
He just left.
He normally does this.
Probably
We have
something
killed-
with a roommate or something.
Oh, I think those assassins finally got to him.
We need to actually get like Auntie's like cell phone or home phone, so you can be like, "What the fuck's taking so long?"
Yes, but do you want to seem like a prick?
It's a joke. I wouldn't actually say it like that. I'd be like, "Hey." You remember
what's that?
D&D?
But then again, if those assassins I hired did their fucking jobs right,
He wouldn't have left his chair.
maybe he didn't leave his chair.
Damn it, Riker, why haven't the assassins I hired to get you yet?
Oh, they showed up earlier. They're
Imagine announcing you have
Bright side.
assassins.
Bright side, you no longer have to pay them.
Oh, thank God.
Why hire assassins when you hire a tough dude to break bones? It's not about killing.
That's not the worst thing I plan to do to Riker. I've sent hundreds and thousands of glitter bombs to his house.
I have found 5 of them, not by choice.
And you will never get rid of that glitter.
No, what you need to do is send a bag of gummy dicks with a note to choke on these.
Oh no, I've actually sent him a chocolate dick.
Oh.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, it's actually far more environment friendly.
Ah, yes.
You know what? I'm gonna make some ramen for dinner.
No.
Ooh.
And you guys are coming with.
Yay.
EA Sports.
It's
in the game.
See, I remember when it was like EA Sports Challenge Everything.
Oh my god, you fucking remember that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. There's actually a reason why they changed it.
I always wondered why they changed that. That was around the time of like a. Oh God, THC or Snow. What was that? Oh God, the other company. It would always go with loud, obnoxious sound, and then EA Challenge Everything.
Fucking, I think it was.
The reason why they changed it was because of this was around the time where they started putting the in-game DLCs, quote unquote DLCs.
Yeah.
That were actually in game.
So it's in the game?
Yeah. And everyone kept making jokes that, like, hey, like, these guys don't know what they're doing. And there was actually a lawsuit. Fun fact.
Huh.
And here's the thing. They're the ones who, went up, they're the ones who started the lawsuit. Because someone found out that they could hack the ROM and actually get whatever DLC was inside the game itself. Because here's the thing, it was inside the disc itself.
Oh, I get what you're saying. It was in the metadata.
And obviously they didn't like that.
So that's around the time they got greedy, basically.
Yes. Then again, they were always greedy.
Yeah.
You just hit it back better back then.
So, here's the thing. EA lost that lawsuit.
Yeah, that meant so.
Because here's the thing. They couldn't really get them on stealing the DLC.
When it was on the disc, which they already paid for.
So they actually got... So what they tried to do was sue them on the fact that they hacked their Xbox 360.
Huh.
Yeah. And
You
guess how
done-
well that-
Hello?
I forgot that Microsoft
I am
owns
so
Xbox.
sorry about that. Sorry, there's a slight parking issue outside my apartment. Yeah, so
Alright.
just a kerfuffle I needed that I also need to help out with clearing up. So
Do you need help?
We were actually talking about EA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Now
You
back
need
to your
help hiding
regularly
the dead
scheduled.
body.
Damn it.
So Rose,
Now back to.
you do not gain 3 points of dread. You instead only gain 1.
Very good.
As what you experience, while certainly horrific,
It's for an adult
Is-
audience only.
oh, that's obvious. While certainly horrific and definitely something you should not implement in full force on something, you definitely find yourself sort of kind of like a car wreck. You can't help but watch, and you end up not enjoying it, but sort of admiring this craftsmanship, the torture methods used to extract information out of these things.
Yeah, the classic. It's so horrible, but yet it's so elegant.
Yeah.
It's like a car crash.
As he bashes their limbs and all that.
Why do I imagine Rosewinter just there in the corner with like a bag of fucking popcorn or some shit?
Bag of popcorn and a notepad.
Yeah.
She definitely has a notepad.
Yeah, it's that being said.
Unfortunate.
Meanwhile, everyone else, you make your way to your the temporary manor. For the time being, unmolested, unbothered.
Yeah.
And at the point where you eventually split up, finish separating the values and of different art pieces and intricate sets of jewelry. Oops, excuse me. You do eventually hear a knock at the door as Captain Rosewinter, you after that whole experience, you suddenly find yourself in front of the house. You don't know how or why, but you're there.
Is she?
Your knuckles definitely as in mid-motion as you knocked on the door once. Shauna opens the door, yes?
Yeah, Shauna will go and enter it.
Alright. You see Captain Rosewinter there, covered head to toe in black and crimson viscera.
Oh,
Damn.
Grindhouse style.
Well, damn. Did we miss a party?
Well, you look lovely.
Must resist urge to look what wing.
Gross.
Gross. I don't know how I got here, but the sort of experience changes a woman.
No,
As
leave it.
I really want to just go in the fridge and grab a beer, but I don't think there's a fridge.
There's a place where there's beer being stored, but
Go to like
you
the
also
wine.
find a new set of bells, a handbell, a singular handbell in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah.
And a little note that says, "Only trustworthy imp. Feel free to call him when you can."
Yeah. Rosewinter heads to where the alcohol is stored, and like grabs like 3 bottles of alcohol.
All right.
Zeus is already fucking down there.
Yeah.
Literally, like just hanging out in the freaking like the cell, like the little casket that's holding all the wine, just being like, hey.
So,
Alright.
Sorry, just move you guys a bit. Sorry about the that
Yeah.
slight spoiler.
Quick question: would this would have counted as a short rest, or are we getting a long rest, depending on?
This would count as a short rest.
Okay.
At the very least.
All
We're not
right.
doing anything physically strenuous with organizing the loot piles.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask to see if I got spell slots back or anything. So, yeah. So, that's it's like, oh wait,
This will also cast prestidigitation to get you clean, Rosewinter. At least as clean as you can get it.
Oh, I would have headed to the bath, and
Then cracked open a cold one with the boys and girls.
essentially, she needs to process what she saw.
join the fucking club. Zeus at this point, he's just accepted he doesn't have control of his life anymore.
Alright, so.
I mean, I'd argue against it, but sure, fine.
All
Yes,
right.
you're saying, Alex?
I was about to say, it's like, with all that done, hopefully we'll be able to speak to the light dragons soon. Because we've been running through multiple loops. We gotta see them soon.
Well, we need somebody to vouch, so there's better be a gateway.
Yeah, so after doing everything of that, if we still need to do more just to speak light dragon, I'm about ready to Eldritch blast someone. Like, let me in!
Let me in.
It's
like, I'm done asking, I'm now using my door opener.
Well, I mean, with what we just accomplished, I think we've more than proven ourselves as, loyal-ish.
Well, we help.
Go.
I mean, we did just help root out some traitors in their midst.
That is true. I communed with most of the devils.
Yeah. Actually, I think we may end up wanting to leave after this. I mean, it seems like a bit too deep of a rabbit hole for us to be able to take care of. I think after this, what's-his-face, Hero Ball will need to take care of things from there.
Yeah. Just need to do some errands, so do the cleanup.
We still got our whole job with the artifact and making our way back.
Yeah, we still need to grab that. But the extra thing is that we have to get rid of those rowdy
demons.
Yeah, demons. Yeah. My brain almost said the wrong thing. But if the devils can take care of that problem, then we don't really need to stick around.
Yeah. And I think our main concern thus far, since we have essentially, for the most part, freed up the devils, they should be able to do at least something.
Well, they have more leg room to act.
So.
Okay, we'll just wait until we get confirmation to meet with the light dragon then.
after a while, kicking back and relaxing, so to speak, you do get a knock on the door.
Rahamad will answer it then.
Right.
Have an
The
answer.
Erinius, you see the Erinius from before. She essentially tells you that Hirobal would like to speak with you, and she will act as your group's escort.
Okay. So we'll start a group there then. We'll speak to all of us.
Yep.
All right.
Alistair is dressed up in, like, to the nines.
All right.
So there's more ropes, but there's the little stars on start sparkling a little bit.
Rahamad always looks formal.
That's because the sun has the star enchantment when I dress. Sounds like that's how it looks more formal with the robes.
Thumbs up to Ashana.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything fancy to.
You're pretty much a captain of a ship. You already are pretty fancy as is.
Yeah, I mean, considering like pirates' clothing was actually meant, like a captain's clothing was meant to be like seen by all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably, if she has any like medals or trophies, she would add them on.
Yeah. All right. And with that, she brings you. She escorts you. She's quiet throughout the entire trip, as she brings you to. Definitely catches you off guard as she describes this place as Hero Ball's own personal dwellings. As you see this small hut, no more than like 30 feet, a 30-foot square cubed building.
Simple man with a simple home. Understandable.
Remember, devils tend to be, especially of Herobold's reputation. Well, let's just say outside, some things can be very deceiving. Deceiving.
Probably pick it on the tag.
She produces a key from her pocket and, upon opening the door, gestures for your group to go to enter.
Yep. Well, probably to let in first, I guess.
Yes.
Anything.
Yep.
One thing that definitely catches you off guard is that the building itself is not the house itself. This appears, as you see, a series of stairs that spiral deep underground.
Essentially.
There it is.
Yeah, a false, like a false house, essentially.
False entrance.
Yeah. False, like the house is the actual like entrance hallway, where the downstairs is the actual full place.
Yeah, a bunker, essentially.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my old captain's tent. He would keep a facade above ground, but use mold earth to create tunnels and things of the like.
That's neat.
Reminds me of that one time I was out with Commander Frosteel.
How did that go?
It reminds me of the sacred tombs of Egypt. Or the above game equivalent of whatever your world's Egypt is.
Of your Nubian,
Nubian
traditional burial sites.
Yeah.
It reminds me of some of the dungeons I plundered with my crew.
Just slowly looking at you like fucking 360-degree turn, just be like, you did what now?
Several ancient burial grounds.
You wonder why Anubis is getting pissed about someone digging up graves.
You wonder why there's undead inside of those dungeons. You're wise.
Those
There's
remind me
al-
on my archaeological digs.
there's I will say there's always a floor deeper. Even if you think you've explored it all, there's always another floor deeper.
Yeah, it's so to keep people like you out.
Yeah. That being said,
But
you're essentially walking and talking while you're having this
mm,
conversation, just for
Obviously.
clarification. But
yeah, obviously.
yeah. So as you make your way deeper and deeper into the dungeon, not the dungeon. Well, yeah,
It's a
bunker.
dungeon. Just keep
It's a
it.
dungeon. Yeah, it's a dungeon. She sort of guides you past several traps, several explosions, past several guards, devils, some imprisoned demons that are used as bait for some rooms. Don't go to that quote unquote bathroom that's filled with some particularly nasty looking mimics. And
God, that's the
things like
worst
that.
nightmare ever. Just go to sit down and.
There is no safety in the place of safety.
Oh no.
Better not say it, Mast.
Say it.
What them tongues do.
Why are you like this? Okay, you know what? For that you
I'll
get
just
the
suggest
punish
a
roll.
myth.
There you go.
I don't know.
I would get it because I was the one who.
Yes, you encouraged him. Thank you for reminding me.
I know plenty of people that would gladly sit on a mimic.
That's neither here nor there, but
God
nevertheless.
damn it, dude.
I mean, that
She leads you past
I mean, it's a high
several
grade
traps. The amount, essentially, kind of lose track of like how many traps after about 17 in one room. So you decided to just let her guide you through, and it takes like a solid hour just to get through all the traps and stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah. The Aranyes says that Hero Ball is a very wise and determined leader and does not quote unquote, cheap out on security. He treats.
I'm surprised there aren't any punji sticks.
and a buff game. Any what?
They were pretty much sticks in the ground, though it had a grass covering, and it was normally covered in feces. And these were bamboo sticks. So if someone stepped on it, slam, and if they didn't die by the spikes, they would die from the.
Yeah, but
that's for like the. She just say that he does have those, but those are with the more demon-infested areas that he intentionally leaves infested.
Yeah. Alright,
so she's not even sure if they're even up anymore. But yeah.
Pushing forward.
Yes. Eventually, you make your way to what appears to be a simple door, solid wood oak. Just this sort of lavender, or like sort of deep red, painted door, with the number 14 written on it. Not written on it, but like it has a sort of number 14. Brass lettering on it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
She knocks on the door and says, "May the pits guard us." And as the door is opened by a spine devil, who then lets your group in, or a spine devil who lets your group in.
We'll make our way inside then.
All right.
Inside,
you see this. Art house, almost modern
Art Deco.
Furniture, sort of set up for the main living room. You see this like really intricate kitchen with like dozens of knives and cooking implements. You see what appears to be a several lines of carpentry like scattered around, or probably ranging from the thousands to millions of platinum.
Just
The walls are practically, you swear from okay, no, that's like bronze or something. There's no way that's gold, right?
no, Raham would
This is
definitely
like
know just
golden.
looking at it.
Oh yeah, except for you. But yeah, it's like these deep, like golden engravings across the black stone walls of countless battles between Hero Ball and several other devils, just cleaving through hordes of demons.
Just Raham just says out loud, it's like, yep, definitely reminds me of home, just minus the demons and devils.
Oh, so this is what Anubis's place is like, eh?
Yeah, more or less.
Interesting.
Huh. Neat.
The Erenier does tell you to please mind the sofas. That yes, that is golden inlay in for the stitching.
Hmm. Good to
I
know.
actually, fun fact, this is all the rage in our hometown, as he actually looks to Ceres.
Yeah.
Hero Ball will be. She says that she'll go retrieve Hero Ball. He'll be happy to arrange to speak with you personally and update you on the situation.
Very well.
Do not mind the noises. It's they're rowdy. There's been a. He's enjoying himself with the torturing of those Sakil, since they cannot die instantaneously from disintegrate. He finds joy in, at the very least, torturing them continuously. So, yeah.
That is fair.
A few minutes then passes. You sort of sit around.
Like he leaves the room, Alistair goes from calm and collected to, oh, fucking hell.
It's very important to be respectful to this, like this man, because it tells me he holds himself high as those of
Yeah.
like up pharaohs.
Yes,
Oh.
he's the leader.
All Rosewinter's kind of like flat squatting in looking over some gold. Like one hand is outraised and another's like pulling it back. Like no,
Resist urge to steal.
No.
Resist urge to steal.
Yeah, like this place is like, you could easily like the amount of money that would be used to make a room like this would basically definitely put you and future generations in a very lavish lifestyle, and you'd never have to worry about having to pay for education or anything.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
come back with an army and incite a war against the devil.
I mean, hey, that's okay. Oh, Armored's okay. Armored's dead. Crabbrave.
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 Alright.
Oh, he is back. Crabbrave.
Crabbrave.
So
Crabbrave.
I'm assuming the Raham is the only one who's still holding up, only one who still has a shape back and just holding in respects, waiting for the man himself to arrive.
No, after he did his, oh god, he's back to like calm, cool, collected, noble.
I guess the cross thing would
It takes
say.
like only 5 minutes, and you
Yeah.
eventually see. You don't see the Erenier out, but you do see Hero Ball, smoke sort of billowing out of his nose holes, and he's covered in viscera. He's got like splatterings of blood across his face, and he's just calmly says, "One moment." He walks over to his kitchen and sort of cleans his face up, which does not fix up his the blood all over his blood stains all over his clothing.
Mm-hmm.
As he takes a seat in a much larger chair that was not there before, sort of green and black and gold leather chair.
Lister makes a bow.
At ease. Well, so those traitors won't be a problem anytime in the future. I've straightened them out.
It's good to hear.
Good to hear.
Yes, they were very quick to throw their collaborators under the bus, under the carriage, so to speak.
Hmm.
That is to say, it didn't make their torture any shorter. I made sure it was even longer after that. But that being said, you won't have to worry about the attempted coup anytime in the future. Unless you wish to stick around. You're just here to speak with the light dragon, yes?
That is
Yes,
correct.
as much as I'd love to stick around, we just came here for that purpose.
Sure. I could pay you a fortune. 20 times over what you could possibly imagine. For you to stay by my side. Loyal and efficient workers are extremely hard to come by. That's not to say it's can't find them, they're just hard to find.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I am honor bound to another.
Sure, no one's like, yeah, fair. Nevertheless,
Oh, Rose was just gonna say, I never leave a job unfinished. And I'm currently got a job first.
Well, if you ever find your way back, by all means, you're gonna be welcomed with open arms. This war against the Sakil will not be stopping anytime soon. They'll make sure of that. That being said, I hope the payment that I gave you was sufficient for your loyalty. I'll have you meet with the light dragon. No. What day works for you? Tomorrow? Today? The next few minutes?
As soon as possible would be preferable. If he's able to talk now, that'd be great.
I can arrange that. I just need a few minutes to make some preparations. In the meantime, if you need to vent out any aggression on anything, sort of gestures down the hallway. There's some company there that I have left waiting, if you need to. If not, that's fine. You just wait here, enjoy the scenery a little bit longer. I doubt if you never plan on coming back, I doubt you'll ever see anything as opulent as this place.
Yes, it makes my home look like a hut or a hovel.
To me, this place looks like you are the richest pharaoh that I've ever seen so far.
Pharaoh? What's that?
What a name of a ruler back in my lands. They are often known to be rich and of great power.
Nevertheless, I'll leave you to your... I'll take care of the details. You enjoy yourselves with whatever my kitchen has in store for the time being. It should take no more than half an hour to arrange a meeting with the security team. He'll stand up and take his leave. And actually, at this point, you would notice that He's leaving a bit of a blood. With every step he leaves, there's a blood trail, bloody footprints that, as he walks,
Alistair
disappear moments after as he just leaves the room.
Alistair breaks down and flicks his wrist and casts prestidigitation to get the blood out.
All right. The blood stains, the blood tracks do disappear moments after each step.
The floors
But
are
this is for
self-cleaning.
They're self-cleaning, or they feed off
Wow.
the blood itself.
That's metal.
Yeah.
He offered free range to his kitchen, right?
Yep, basically.
I'm gonna get some finger food, some meat,
What
some
food
meat
do
and
you
cheese.
What food do you desire specifically?
Like meat and cheese finger foods.
All right. You find some chicken wings and barbecue chicken wings and mozzarella sticks waiting for you, freshly made, as if they were just taken out of the oven.
Oh my gosh, her eyes glisten. Oh, I might have to come back here after after the job's done.
Sean would.
Alistair. Go ahead, Shauna.
I said Sean would walk over to the kitchen and get some fruits and veggies.
All right. Whatever fruits and veggies you prefer immediately appear. Essentially, you can probably just immediately assume. Essentially, whatever you want, the kitchen will create a stockpile. Will provide to you. So alcohol,
Alistair goes over and asks for a bottle of sake and some Tokiomi.
Oh,
Right.
Good choice. Good choice.
No, takoyaki. Sorry.
Takoyaki.
Got it.
Takoyaki.
Easily done.
Yes.
You open a cupboard, you close it, almost like in Spy Kids. You open it up again. It's there as if it was just fresh off the whatever. Or in the case of the sake, cold or warm?
Oh, warm.
All right, warm sake.
And he pours a Shauna some.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything Zeris wants to pick out?
I'm Googling something.
Oh my gosh.
He looks around like, does anyone want to try some takoyaki?
Moose will sort of raise a finger, like, yeah, sure. I never had or heard of anything like that.
Sean.
Like,
Had it before.
come over. Like he went for his serving, and he's a big dude, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rose Winter's half in her food already.
Yeah.
Sounds
Only
Sounds
once
like
have
elf
I
like.
had fried food dish good.
Oh, yes, you're saying, Yang?
That sounds like elf-like eating the fruits and veggies, like burn protein.
All right.
And for
Yes.
anyone who wants to know the flavor profile of a takoyaki, think a donut with a chewy center.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Due to
familiar with
octopus.
I really like it. I like takoyaki. It's good.
I actually have a maker.
Oh, you're not googling Italian alcohol? Okay, fine.
Ooh.
So to begin with.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I can go for a Vermouth.
All right.
Vermouth. However the fuck you say that.
It's there. It's
Thank you.
Whatever you ask for, it's there. But yeah, she asks you what this food's made out of. It tastes really good.
It is buckwheat flour and octopus with spicy mayo.
Oh,
And fish
buckwheat.
flakes.
Wait, what?
What was the second thing you said?
Sean was eating it, and she's like, "Yeah, octopus."
She suddenly looks at the thing and notices the bit of squid or octopus there. You know what? This isn't the weirdest thing I've had today. I've literally eaten a living creature in the midst of agony, so this is preferable, I think.
Yeah, you did see the beetle and freeze it down to paint, so
Yeah,
octopus
I've actually
isn't
never been outside of the Evrani Union, or, well, to be more
really?
specific, I've never been outside of Vryn. So this is interesting.
Well, glad we're expanding your palate.
Yeah, yeah. She sort of continues eating the takoyaki. A bit more aware of what's inside and all, but still enjoying it.
Shaman
Yeah.
occasionally naps one while she's eating fruits and veggies.
If you ever need any get 1 seconds or whatever, the kitchen provides. That being said, after half an hour, you see as he comes back out, this time wearing a different suit, appears to be a white button-up dress shirt, a black vest, and a black leather overcoat, and appear to be some blue, kind of scratchy-looking pants. Essentially just denim pants.
Yeah.
But denim hasn't been in
Yeah, denim hasn't been invented yet.
mass production or in fashion, so yeah.
It has future style.
Well, modern, but
It looks like that.
Future to us, modern to, like.
I'm not into them.
Yeah. It's like dark, almost like a blackish bluish denim. No shoes because
Yeah,
pit fiends don't have normal
feet.
toes
Yeah.
or feet or humanoid feet. So yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, he sort of
They
gestures.
got hooves.
Oh no, actually.
I think they have hooves.
No, they have like. But actually, I guess he'd have like some shoes. Considering they'd be big, but would fit him. It's like, I'll post the image of a pit fiend so you guys can use as reference if you want to imagine it. But
Though, Alistair has this big old plate of Tokiyami. Like, Tokiyami. Want to try one?
I don't know what that is. Not sure. He takes one and pops in his mouth. What's this called?
Tokiyami, or I guess the common way would say it would be octopus balls.
Ah. Yeah, I never heard of these.
No, it's a
But they're
delicacy from
The
our
weirdest thing I've eaten.
plant.
I've kind of grown an addiction to them while I was in what's the place?
Chicago Royal Empire.
While I was in the Chicago Royal Empire.
Oh, well. Once I've had tastes, I'll probably be able to. This kitchen will be able to reproduce them. That being said, speaking of produce, I've come to produce results. Follow me. I'll bring you down to the to the cellar.
Very well. I'm getting following.
The cellar.
I'm assuming that's
what
where
we call the diamond tier safe house.
Where the VIP is.
it's a safe
mean,
house
where-
inside of a safe house.
Where better to hide a high-end priority client than under a place very unassuming.
Yeah, that's.
Fair warning, though, it's gonna get uncomfortably warm for most of you.
I'm used to the deserts. How hot can it possibly be?
Let's just say you won't be able to loosen enough layers. Is where we're going. Sort of gestures, but that would be if we were going the normal way. Just follow me. We'll take a shortcut.
Yep.
He brings you into this like a really large, essentially out of game elevator, but with like appears to be a imp. Sitting out the same spine devil with a weird cap sort of on top of his head. That's kind of funny because his spines are penetrating the cap itself, and he's wearing like this red vest.
Oh my god, it's a pillbox hat, isn't it?
Basically, yes.
Nice.
Going
Uh,
down.
He says,
Going down!
He essentially says that in Infernal, and he says, "Yes, the basement, the cellar." He sort of nods and extends a hand, to which he hands him appears to be a card with sort of black, twisty, orangish, yellowish back to it.
Interesting.
Essentially, I'll just post in Friday. This.
Oh, what is that
Remember what I
card
said
made out
about
of?
devils and card games?
Yep.
It's a
Wait,
Oh my
Yu-
god.
it's the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Wait, Rosewinter pulls out the cards from the it was Roman had these cards
Yeah, but you
and
don't have them.
no, he put them in the cart in the storage area,
Yeah,
and
but
I
you don't.
took.
But you didn't take them out.
I did.
Well, Hajime did, but not you. Not
No,
Rosewinter.
Roman was Friday. Orthros was Thursday.
Oh right, my bad. Yeah, so yeah, you have them.
She, upon seeing these cards, is like, wait a minute.
As Alistair takes out his own deck of Magic the Gathering.
God damn it.
That's some Yugoloth shit right there.
Alright, so I'm guessing the question Rose Ranger or Mass is trying to get across is the same card as the one he put into the elevator.
It has the same back, but he didn't show the front. It's like he was intentionally hiding it.
Yeah. So it has the same exact back then. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, she kind of looks at one and Mr. Hariboltz, I know this is an odd question, but I saw the card and it had the same backing as this. What the hell are these cards?
I have no idea, but we've been using them since we've all existed. So we've just continued using them for signs or the occasional card tournaments that happens every 500 years or so.
You have card matches with these things?
Yeah, but mostly nothing competitive. It's just casual, like, oh, when things get very boring.
Huh.
Yes.
This is a dumb question, but could you someone show how to use these cards in the game sense?
After all this, so
Yeah,
plus this
well,
is done.
of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. So, as he shows a card into what appears to be a small slot. Yes, there's a children's card game in your D&D game, more common than you'd think. You see as he slides the card into what appears to be a small slit inside the wall, which you hear like a as it's pulled in. You notice as he pushes a button that lights up slightly. You hear a as you feel yourself slightly descending slowly. Oh, and apply the thermal shielding. Yeah, of course. And he presses a large button on the top, and you notice the wall begin glowing crimson briefly before it dissipates.
Yeah.
And as about another half hour passes, as
Jeez.
yeah, it's going deep. As eventually there's like some seating in there as well. So yeah, just Hiroball stands up because professional and all that. As eventually it stops at. Let me just put it in here. this floor. Alright, as the door opens, you see a long and narrow hallway guarded by... Oh dear. Oh, okay. Oh, there, he's back. He be back.
Long narrow what?
You see a long and narrow white marble hallway with what appears to be a pair of not bearded devils, but pair of Erinyes, a pair of Erinyes wearing white armor, sort of nod towards Hero Ball, and one of them opens a door for you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Entering in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good link.
And as you enter in, you see let me just pull up the goddamn name for this thing, guy. There we go. You see a white dragon with blue patches across their front claws and their back feet. You see with like light blue lines across their entirety of their form. Their wings a orange and yellow, orange and red, deep red crimson with yellow outlines that actually do in fact glow. The spines across its body, this dragon's body, is also glow with an almost calming, otherworldly tone to them. As you see, sitting on top a horde of golden, just coinage, paintings, and statues. This dragon, sort of in a solid white marble room, which certainly not easy on the eyes, with glowing.
Solid question: is it brighter than like middle of the day desert, or
About on par with middle of the day desert?
The man
Maybe
is
a
his
little
own.
bit, maybe slightly brighter.
The man is as bright as the middle of the day desert. Well, this dragon.
Alistair removes.
Oh, sorry.
Alistair removes the mask and steps up and bows in front.
Who are these people? Why are they here? These people are guests. They are to be trusted. They've taken care of this. They've assisted greatly with taking care of your problem. Are you sure? Remember the last group? They claimed that they had the solution. They had the solution to everything, and then it got worse. I understand that, but the torture I had to impose upon their victims has come clean. No matter how much I tear out their bones, they're not refusing that they're refusing that this group is involved in whatever conspiracy is occurring with you. He will make a persuasion check. With disadvantage, actually.
Can you guidance?
Because he's kind of tired of this shit.
I want to give him advantage, but I have no clue how to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he'll be able to accept guidance.
He won't use it. He wants to seem professional.
Mm-hmm.
Make it seem like he's not being influenced by anyone or anything.
Yeah.
And that.
Okay, I accidentally double clicked with 17. Yeah, good. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, and the way ancient
Second one.
dragon. 15. Good shit. He sort of relaxes a bit. Okay. Okay. What do they want? Why are they here? Why do they help? No one comes from these parts to help for free. To which Hero Ball simply looks to you and gestures for you
We're
to
not
take the
antis.
floor.
Can I
Yeah,
speak? Because since
Yeah, I
Go ahead.
I wanted a chance to speak, but if you want to go, I guess.
I'm waiting for you, and then I'm waiting for you, and then I'll hop in.
I guess I don't get the roll.
And then
It's fine,
I'll hop in
I
right
guess.
after.
Alistair, go on ahead.
I think
Armored.
Discord just killed you. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, give him a moment. Oh, welcome back, Armor.
Yeah,
Are you
so-
there?
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
We can hear you now.
Alistair just smiles and speaks in the Adinian. He speaks in his homeland's native tongue because we're not from these parts.
He sort of looks at Hero. I'm sorry, did you bring these... Did these people come from the back alleys and streets? I don't understand a single word they're saying.
Maybe you should try to speak.
He translates. He translates it because they're not from around here.
Alright, so what languages does this light dragon speak?
You could...
I assume
This is a genuine question I'm asking.
Yeah, both. I assume
I think this
Infernal and
is like one of
Draconic.
those questions.
Okay, here's the thing.
I
This is
mean-
Rahamid asking Firavolk.
Alright.
Oh. What he is able, from what I heard, he's told us, he speaks Celestial, Draconic, and your and as well as other some I guess Celestial, Draconic, and Infernal.
So,
I've decided to use
okay.
a translator for some things he's saying.
okay, then Rahamid will speak Celestial for the sake of
I'm
Zamiko's
Celestial and
sake.
Draconic. I have all three, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ditto.
never mind.
He does speak Infernal as well, so you could speak in that as well.
Yeah.
He switches back to Infernal and just goes, sorry about that. We heard that you were from our neck of the woods, and I thought that you would know that of the, where is he fucking from?
Avrani?
I thought you knew of the Avani Union.
I'm sorry, I've never heard of that country or faction or...
When
Is that actually
Holy City.
Have you only been in these lands and nowhere else?
No. This world is the only world I've ever been in.
So that answers my question.
But, anyhow,
I think we should. Rosewinter speaks in Celestial. I think we should be absolutely blunt here.
Yeah. The reason.
I've been trying to...
Yeah, sorry.
You know what, never... My bad.
Alistair, you were saying?
Whatever.
Armored? What was Alistair saying?
Yes, we represent a organization that are looking for, like, Helix keys?
More, they act like a key.
The artifacts that resemble a key, once they're all put together, and we have knowledge that you are in possession of one said item.
Key.
Or that you might. Well, at least that you might very well be in possession of one such item.
Thing that those...
Oh no,
What did Hirobal call? Sakil?
Yes, that's
Sakil are hunting me for.
what I was also about to mention. They won't give up their pursuit until that key is out of your hands.
Take it. Take it. He just reaches into his hoard with like a fist first and just tosses the key before you, which makes this like a loud clang, 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 clang as it just breaks across the pristine white marble floor. It's been nothing, given me nothing but it's been haunting me.
Rahamad
Oh,
will be the one to
Truly
pick it up.
wish to take
Oh.
it. Please just get it out of my sight.
Yeah, Rahamad takes it then.
oh,
And
Okay, I'll do
Oscar gives him the mask. Hey, thank you.
Sort of looks up and down. What game are you playing?
What does that mean?
What?
What game are you playing?
No game. One good turn deserves another, does it not?
Roll a persuasion check. Normally, of course, because yeah.
oh, I can actually give advantage for this. She adds for your generosity for seeing us in from us being outsiders and not being trusted.
Alright, well, thank
18.
Thank you. Well, you could, thank you, Matt. You could thank Mass for giving you that advantage. That was incredible.
Thank you. Well, like, no shit.
That's a no.
That's in my bacon.
Yeah, that actually very well might have. That being said, he sort of nods along, listening, and his posture seems to relax a bit. Alright. Alright. I'm sorry, it's been hunted down for months on end and almost years. Or years on end tends to do things to your mind. Trust with people tends to melt like snow in places like these. Thank you. As you see his tail sort of creep up to accept the gift.
Just let him take it.
He cautiously and slowly, as if expecting something to go wrong, takes it and
Like again, Alistair bought a non-magical
And we
mask.
we even double checked to make sure it was non-magical.
Yeah, you just see him like just sort of like let out a slight gasp. It's beautiful. Thank you. I will treasure it always.
It's good to hear.
And as a reward, oh God, I'm sorry, I don't have much to give you now.
If you wish
But
to
I
pay,
could grant one of you a boon. It won't affect you now, it'll affect your future descendants. Each of you. Each of you, if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Okay, so above him, what is
each-
this boon before I make a decision for the group? Because I was about to say, like,
It'll be for
up.
each of you. It'll be for each of you.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm just listening in. It's like, here's the key, here's the mask.
okay, but I didn't want to make the decision on behalf of anyone, but I was gonna think like this is all above game, thinking that we can ask for the favor of him helping out Doubles take care of the rowdy demons up north. If he
Yeah,
wishes to
maybe,
pay us back.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might want to go to. I'm thinking considering the state he's in, we might want to just go to Hearable about that.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can talk to Hairball about that
Yeah.
then. All right, I figured I'd prop that up
Yeah.
before saying anything.
So
I
is that
mean,
Yeah.
it's good that you asked.
Yeah,
regarding his offering of a boon?
Yeah, what are the offerings of a boon that you wish to bestow us?
Well, let's see here. In my times, I've made many contracts with powerful angels and celestials, and I've granted me a multitude of boons that have elongated my life and made me very, very formidable opponents. Except with those Sakil. They tend to haunt me a bit too much. But for you, Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. It's just towards you, Hamid.
My name is Rahamid.
You see, as he sort of clacks his fingers across the ground, across his hoard. You seem to be more knowledgeable of sorts. Takes information and fashions it in a way to benefit not just him, but those around him. Yes?
That is correct.
What if, by chance, you did not have to worry too much about... Well... Yeah, how do I put this? You find yourself a maid, yes?
Above game, what?
You find yourself a mage, yes?
Find myself a... I am a warlock of sorts, yes.
Fine. Perhaps your future descendants, if you decide to have anyone in your family, who will be born after this moment, may enjoy essentially a slight boon granted to me by a specific storm's angel. Alternatively, a boon granted to me by a magister celestial, or perhaps something to quicken the pace of a spell that your descendants may learn in the future.
So, what are the three he's offering?
Yeah, essentially, he first offer is a boon of the Stormborn. Essentially, gives your future descendants immunity to lightning and thunder damage, and the ability to cast Thunder Wave once per long rest. At will actually. Thunder Wave with a flat DC 15 save at the lowest level, without using spell components.
So,
That's
immunity to thunder and lightning? Damn.
Yeah, for your descendants.
Yeah, that's still really good, though.
Yeah. Second one is a boon of spell mastery, which will allow you to cast a singular spell from the sorcerer, wizard, or warlock spell list without expending a spell slot.
It's pretty good considering option 2.
Yeah. And the third and final one is a boon of quick casting, where you choose, or for future descendants, they can choose one of the spells of their choice between first and third level with a casting time of an action. The casting time is now a bonus action for them.
That's also really good.
Yeah.
So the option is like free use of a spell, like essentially for one of them, like from a certain set class, turning 1 to 3 like spell levels that require action to a bonus action, which those are really good, or straight up immunity to thunder and lightning.
And the ability to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
At will with a flat DC that does not scale, by the way.
Yeah. Honestly, the immunity is really good. That is just really good. Just take no damage from thunder and lightning.
And the Thunder Wave.
Yeah. Well, my choice is kind of impacted by Yang, so.
It also affects. It'll affect. Well, here's the thing. This boon for each character, essentially future descendants, you have to choose between when in character creation between one of the two boons, or if you have multiple boons.
So you can only pick one boon.
You can only gain the benefits of one boon at a time for each character.
Yeah. So even if Moose chose something different,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That's not what I said, though.
Oh, okay.
It's quick casting.
I'll always outright tell you the boon off what he will offer each of you is going to be different per person.
Yeah. So what I choose might not necessarily be the same options you get.
Yes.
All right. I'm honestly gonna go with the Stormlord boon because that's really good.
You hear as you accept the boon, like crackling thunder behind you for a moment. As you turn around, it's not there. Just keep that in mind. Or not, that's the wrong one. Sorry, wrong person. I said that too. Sorry, Riker.
Yeah, I'll throw that in my character sheet.
Yeah, for future descendants. Right. Now let's see here. You, as she, young man, as she gestures towards you, Ashana. You find yourself also a mage, but of a different sort, yes?
Yes.
Ah. You take joy in travel, it seems.
Certainly, very much of the adventurous life.
There's no joy less than traveling wherever you please and without the penalties of such over the course of a long time. Though that being said, though, what I have to offer you will be somewhat different. It will be a bit different compared to your furry. I mean, no insult. Your furry compatriot.
Oh, no insult taken.
All right. The first boon he has to offer is the boon of planar travel. When you gain this boon, for future descendants in this case, you can choose a plane of existence other than the material plane. You can now choose an action to cast Plane Shift, no spell slot or component required, targeting yourself only, and to travel to the chosen plane, or from that plane back to the material plane, which in this case will be back to where you teleported from. Once you use this boon, though, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest, which, yeah.
That's not too bad. Like an hour rest, and you can go back.
No, since Ashan's from a different plane.
It'll apply to your future sense, though. The second one is Boon of the Unfettered. You have advantage on ability checks made to resist being grappled. In addition, you can use an action to automatically escape. Automatically escape a grapple or free yourself of restraints of any kind.
Useful.
So it's maybe not. I mean, it's a guaranteed automatic escape. There's no recharge on that.
Situational, but it's useful.
And the third and final one to offer for you is Boon of Magic Resistance. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
So what demons usually, demons and devils usually get for.
And Yuan-Ti.
Yeah, and Yuan-Ti. I forgot about those, but yeah, that's straight up advantage against any spell DC check.
Yeah, though again, does not apply to your immediate character.
It applies to kids.
It applies to my kids.
Or anyone else in your family that may end up having kids that way. Yeah.
No, just a bloodline. Yeah. That's I choose the plane of travel because he is from a different plane.
All right. And depending on and varying on each character, you can choose which plane they shift to, and it's of course your choice.
Yeah.
So you feel that same sort of tingle sensation across your body that you had when you first traveled. The sort of same excitement as the boon is now affecting you, or will now affect your future descendants. And you just find yourself darting between you and Alistair. Stop it. You have to stop being these people helped me.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Oh, he sort of finds himself staring between Alistair and Rosewinter, trying to focus more on you, Alistair, but he's finding himself going back to Rosewinter. I'm so sorry. I need to take. Let me. Ma'am. I notice you're very good with your hands, and you find yourself very in a lot of trouble. Yes. It's all right. I know a vagabond. I know a rogue when I see one. I used to be quite the rogue when I was younger. Getting caught by sneaking to the local libraries to read the texts. They would often refuse to allow me to read because I would glow and sometimes bleach the pages. Understandable now, but in my time of my youth, that was it was a bit of a problem.
Mm.
before I started getting some sort of, well, ability to control that.
She's just nodding along, and she's just thinking, "Wow, what a fucking nerd."
Just thinking, just like, no. It's that homocyst in need of no.
Yes, though, that being said, what do I have to offer you, your future descendants, if, or any other family members that may possibly benefit from it, you might find useful. As the first thing he has to offer is the boon of the night spirit. While completely in an area of dim light or darkness, you can become invisible as an action. You remain invisible until you take an action or a reaction, yeah. Though it does specifically say it does not state anything about movement, so yeah, for future descendants, something to keep in mind.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
The second one is a boon of fate. When another creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Ooh.
That-
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good. Just like, if you think you're gonna get hit, roll d10, you might be able to fucking penalize it.
For future descendants, but
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, it's future
Yeah.
descendant, but still, it's pretty good for future descendant.
Yeah.
And that also applies to hit
Yeah.
and to get hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
though it does not, but it specifically says not to yourself. It's to another creature, so it's
Yeah,
more
so
of a
it's
skill.
really buffing and debuffing allies or enemies.
Actually, no, you can apply it to yourself, not to other creatures. Actually, so my bad, I misunderstood that.
Okay, so you can apply it to yourself.
Yeah, my bad. That was on me.
Mhm.
So
Last boon.
yes, the last boon is the boon of true sight, where future descendants will have true sight out to a range of 30 feet.
That's ridiculously good. Just
You can
see
only
people for who
choose
they
one of
are.
these. Or, if you're in dim light or darkness, you could just be invisible.
Yeah, but isn't there certain subclasses that allow you to
Or
do
luck.
that as part of like classes?
Warlock subclass, but it also says that if you move at all, so
Yeah.
it's a good way of
Your
bypassing that
descendant
for
gonna
a
be a
good
rogue.
stealth walk.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're probably better off with like True Sight for your kids, because that's really good.
Unless your kid's a rogue.
I mean, there
And also,
there
luck's really
is,
good too. It's universal.
yeah. I mean, there's a magic item I know that grants you 120 feet of true sight for 10 minutes, and has
Yeah,
3 charges.
but here's the thing: that would probably require attunement, whereas you'll have a permanent True Sight.
Permanent passive true sight. Though there are benefits and detriments to having true sight, because you'll also be able to see things in the material and the ethereal plane too.
You could become a Ghostbuster.
A ghost seer, basically. It's a boon and a curse too. But yes.
Yeah, but it's like
I
the
think-
best boon / curse.
I think I could work with the boon of true sight more than I could with the boon of the stalker or whatever.
Of the night spirit.
Yeah. And I mean, I can always uh it's nice and everything. I mean, really good for us. But a rogue character that would be uh outrageously beneficial for a rogue character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends if you want to build a rogue for your next character when you do a campaign, or do you want to have like True Sight for your
I
character.
mean, luck is universal.
Yeah.
You could always use some
Well, it's
bonus
a
luck.
D10 for a short rest, which is, well, actually two times you could do that because of long days, but that's
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
It's only a D10, it's not a lot.
Yeah, I think I'll actually go with the Night Stalker because I'll probably go Rogue because Rose Winter is a rogue, and she's probably going to train a rogue.
She's not really a rogue, but she is a, she's a
She's
roguey
not
sort of character.
she's not a rogue, but she's a rogue.
She's a rogue in all the senses except actually being the class.
So
No.
future descendants will gain the benefits of this boon, or if you so choose. You can choose to not have any boons if you'd like.
But why would I?
If you want to just have like a more, on edge, visceral experience. Right. Okay. And as you accept the boon, feel the shadows will cling to you a bit. Better. It's stickier, like tar.
You are the darkness.
At least for a moment, before it dissipates back to normal. And
She nods.
And she turns to you, Alistair. Right. And now to your book. Seems to be a bit of a... I mean no offense, but a bit of a fiery character, yes?
Alistair laughs in spirit of vengeance.
Well,
No, which means like his voice literally echoes out like Nicolas Cage does in the movie.
I'm so happy that I am not your enemy.
Those poor souls that you do face, though.
So here are the 3 boons. The first boon is the boon of the Fire Soul, where essentially future descendants will have immunity to fire damage. Additionally, they can also cast Burning Hands with a DC of 15, flat, no modifiers at all, ever, at will, without expending a spell slot or any components.
That's really good.
A bit weaker
All
compared
right.
to Stormborn, but yeah, because it's just fire damage, but it's pretty common.
Yeah.
More
Fire
common
is
than
one of the
lightning
more
and thunder.
Fire is one of the more common.
Types of damage that are
okay,
usually
yeah.
applied, yeah.
The second one?
Yes, the second one I think you'll certainly find interesting. Boon of Combat Prowess. When you miss with a melee weapon attack, or you can choose to hit instead. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
So, technically you can use that twice with long days implied.
Yeah,
Yeah, for your next character, of course.
and next go.
Of course.
And the last one I think is going to be a bit more universal. Where are you? Last one is...
Oh.
Wait, the one I gave... yeah, that one's okay. Oh, right, sorry, I accidentally sent you the... Yeah, it's not... Sorry. So yeah, the one I sent, explained for Boon of Fate was for Master Duke character, not Boon of Luck. My bad. The last one is... Boon of Recovery. Where for future descendants, they can use their bonus action to regain a number of hit points equal to half your hit point maximum. Though, once you use this boon, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest.
Honestly, first or second option is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the first one because Tiefling, like,
Just
there is
straight up
a-
fire immunity.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, like,
the
and
little
considering
ice
all,
presence who disagrees, but I can see the benefit.
like, okay, let's be honest. What is the one drawback to a Tiefling having children?
They're
They'll
not
always
fire.
be
They're only fire resistant, not immune.
Yeah.
Besides the outward racism most tieflings are.
Except in the Eurasian Empire, they don't.
Oh no,
care.
like, here's the thing about Tieflings. Tieflings have Tiefling children.
Yeah.
Yes, more often than not, yeah.
It's like 80% of the time, isn't it?
90%.
About 90% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, 90%. It's like that 10% where it doesn't happen, but that's why it's 90%.
Yeah. But
So,
but
yes.
And, oh God, Ashana.
Yeah,
Oh God, Yang. You went, like, what was your boon?
Well, it was plane shift,
Planar travel.
Well,
plane travel.
mix that with, fire resistance.
Well,
Fire
you cannot get the benefits of 2 boons at once. You have to. Essentially, when you can choose a character of that lineage, you can choose one or the other.
yeah. So even if Moose was to get a boon that would fit like her kids, it'd be like it'd still be like I know they get to pick
I
one.
understand. I understand, Alex.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's why you have multiple.
Son that has fire immunity.
Yeah,
Yep.
still useful though. Like they'd be a badass
Very much so.
firefighter if they were muscular enough. Like be able to be immune to fire. Okay, that's good.
So I think I'll go with the fire resistance.
And of course, for you, Mr. Raham. Actually, right before I forget, you feel a heat sort of well up inside you slightly before cooling down.
Cough, cough.
For reference. Meanwhile, Riker.
Was that Tokyo, like, more Tokiyami and just calm?
Yeah.
Calm.
Very, very fitting. Next, Riker. So, I've heard you seem very. Are we related by age?
You know, that's what. You know, I actually wonder about that myself. Fact.
It's just I don't see many other dragons. It's just. My apologies.
Oh no, it's quite all right.
My apologies. You're probably from one of the other pits. My apologies.
It's quite all right. I understand why. I understand my appearance can cause a bit of confusion among our kind. Our kind being the those of the draconic variety.
Yes. That being said, let's see here. The boons he has to offer for you are the first one, boon of speed for your descendants, where your walking speed increases by 30 feet.
Oh my God! Combine that with monk, then mobile
In
feat.
addition, you can use your bonus action to take the dash or disengage action. Once you do so, though, you can't do so again until you finish a short rest.
So twice if you're using long days.
Yes.
That's perfect for your kids.
Yeah.
Going faster than the speed of sound. Got places to go.
Alright, out of curiosity, what are the other two?
Yeah, I gotta hear the other two before I make this choice.
Alright. Yeah. So, second boon to offer is boon of skill proficiency, where you can choose to gain proficiency in all skills.
Just all skills?
Yes.
Including tools.
No, all skills. Like all
okay,
things
so
that
the
you
skill.
list in
So
character sheet.
Holy fucking shit.
your kid would be more skillful than those of Dragon Trade. That's interesting.
Yeah. Third one is gonna be particularly difficult. A boon of irresistible offense. It can bypass the damage resistance of any creature.
I'm sorry, what?
Bypass any resistance, not immunity though.
Yeah, only resistance.
So
Wow.
wait, with that last one, that's just an innate thing, right?
Yeah.
For future descendants, yes.
Yeah, I just had to confirm that. Okay.
So your options are bypass any resistance for your kids, or faster than the speed of sound.
Or be a oh god, what is it?
Ultimate
Or be
skill
the
monkey.
greatest.
No. I keep forgetting the character from the show, for the SNL skit. MacGyver, yes.
Yeah,
MacGyver, but with skills.
MacGoober. Yeah, so it's either MacGoober, faster than the freaking speed of sound, or fuck your resistance.
Fuck your resistance. I punch even harder.
Well, your future kids will be able to punch even harder.
Yeah, so do your kids want to be? Do you want your kids to be super fast, punch for the resistance, or be MacGuber?
Well, let me. Good.
Oh, sorry. Notice I did not give you the thing for the thunder thing, because obviously, first off, it would overlap, and second, I mean, come on now.
Yeah. I'm just generally curious if Moose would get a boon too, what her options would be.
I would say NPCs would not.
Alright, guys. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Xeris' kid needs to out-fucking run Xeris himself at full speed.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you guys thinking?
Being able to bypass every sort of resistance is very good.
Well, you can also do that as monk, essentially.
As a wise, evil overlord once said, do it!
Do it. Do it.
So, you want boon of speed?
Boon of speed!
Alright. You
Gotta go
feel
fast!
As you sort of have to
Gotta
fight,
go fast.
have to fight the urge to sort of stretch your feet a bit as you feel wind around your muscles begin to have this sort of sudden springiness for a brief moment before it dissipates.
And then you hear the slight whispers of chili dogs.
No. No. No.
No, he gates a craving for
Wrong one.
chili
Sorry.
dogs.
Shit. I'm so sorry. I accidentally deleted that.
The wrong person.
Yeah, sorry. I'll send it to you, Bliker. I'll repost in your thing again so you can pin it.
Yeah. I just like the idea that you got a slight, like, you feel a slight wind.
How does it feel to know that your future descendants will be faster than the speed of sound?
Especially if they go monk and then get mobile feet.
Yeah,
I mean- I mean-
for some data tabaxi.
Okay,
Jesus Christ, no.
One day to backseat.
okay, Alex, I'm gonna be real with you here. How did you discover my plan?
Like,
Alright,
that's
well,
exactly what I would have done and be like, oh, I just get a plus 30 base in the
that
next
being
starting
said,
race,
so,
monk.
With that,
You're gonna raise a
being said-
tabaxi monk.
alright, I think I've granted enough boons for the day, for the next few hundred years before I procure some of these boons back into my personal hoard. Yes. Please take the key.
Yep, Rahaman has
safe.
already got it.
Alright, make a charisma save.
Charisma save? Me? Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy, with my plus 1. Here I go! 10.
Alright, nothing seems to happen.
Oh,
That's...
okay.
Did I just barely pass?
I will not tell you.
Alright, if you're not gonna tell me and you're not...
I will not tell you until you manage to deliver it back to base.
Alright, if you're gonna pull that, I'm gonna use my first session reroll. Because the 10 is not my best.
Alright, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, mate.
Why? You
Roll 20. Why
dick!
do you like this? Roll
Roll
20.
20.
Why do you have so much sass?
You need to slap roll 20 on the wrist.
No, roll 20.
Why does this keep happening
Be merciful.
to me?
It's not just you, man. I think it's just... You know what? I think at some point...
I'm gonna test this out. If I roll another 10, I swear to God, I'm gonna flip. Okay. It's
you're
worse. It's fucking worse. How?
At least you know...
At least it's not a 10.
At least it's not a 10, so you're not gonna flip. No monkey flip.
I mean, you want to
But,
break it at 10.
Why are you gonna be like this, roll 20?
So,
cut off the connection they have to it, since technically it is a pocket dimension.
or you can deal with bag of holding. Yeah, several bags of holding.
Yeah, if
That's what I just said. I have a bag of holding.
Oh yeah, do you want to store it there?
well,
Alright, you do so. It slides right on in. Nothing out of the ordinary happens, as far as you can tell.
if it was really bad, freaking Anubis would have warned me that your time's
Oh
coming.
no, yeah. You'd hear bells ringing. Nope,
Yeah, warning
not
bells, and
winning
Anubis himself being like, your clock of you winning you're supposed to
Your
die
hourglass
just
is
moved
starting
forward.
to get slower. Your hourglass is starting to get a bit smaller. You might want to
Yeah.
hurry up.
Yeah.
That being said, so with that, the light dragon thanks you, and if there's anything else he could do to help, if there's any other favors you'd like to ask of him, he'll be able to fulfill them in a week from now. Or in about a month from now, because he needs to make sure that those Sakil are no longer hunting him.
The only favor we have, that we'd probably request left is dealing with the rowdy demons up north, but I'm pretty sure Faraball here and his crew, as it were, would be able to handle that easily.
Crews, yes, we could. Once we're certain that the VIP here is safe, we'll just leave him. We'll just send out some. Won't send any diamond, but we'll send in some emeralds out north and start cleaning house.
Good to hear. Alright. I believe with that, our business here is done and we can start getting out of this place.
Yep.
Yep.
He leads you for. You can take the same way. Just press the number. Just tell him to go to the top floor.
Got it.
To the surface. He'll let you go.
Yep, so
and again, if you ever find yourself back here around these parts, I'll you still got your home here. As
we'll let
full
you.
of thanks for your loyalty. As if I'm still here in the next few centuries. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna live forever.
We'll drop in and say hi if we ever visit again.
Yeah, you're living the dream, ain't ya?
Alright, we'll start taking the elevator then. If nothing else
Alrighty.
needs to be said.
Yeah. I'm good.
Just temporary change.
We're finally getting out of this place. Woo!
And, hey, if we actually make it back in time, Alistair can actually speak with the champion of, the God of Vengeance.
Yeah.
Of
Heh.
Gothiel, yeah.
And as soon as getting out of this place, I get the rare moose.
Yeah, hopefully. But yes.
Yeah, hopefully if there's a
See if you survive the trip back.
hopefully if there's a time of peace we can
Wait,
you know.
we all have those scrolls still.
Yep.
Like,
Scrolls
I
of
assume
Planar
as we're exiting out, we still have those scrolls of planar shift.
Yeah, we
Yes.
still have scrolls between
It's like, wait, can we just use these to get out of here?
Yes, but you do have some things some of you do have things you want to take care of, and ideally you'd want to take care of those before you go, right? And say
What?
your
Mhm.
goodbyes.
What are you talking about specifically? Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of you guys have things.
I just told you, Alex.
Oh, my brain probably just did a weird thing where I just didn't hear
And you also may want to say goodbye to, Oriax and friends.
Okay, well... Okay, so
Well, we
I
can-
guess we'll follow Alistair on his things you gotta do first.
Well,
By the way, do you want
thanks,
Oriax
Pastor.
to fast travel you back to Tervanel's Folly?
If we gotta go back there first.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
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 He'll essentially ask if Hirobal can inform the dock master to inform if a fisherman's waiting for their group in particular, that they'll be back. That they're already at town from
Yeah.
alternative forms of transportation.
Oh, yes, the fishermen will come back, but it's might have overdone it.
I forgot about Fisher, dude.
Yeah, we told them that we'd be back in a few weeks or something like that.
No, 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. It's been
Yeah, that's
probably-
It's been like 2 days, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 2 days.
literally on the last day.
Yeah. So he'll. Alright, so he won't be able to take everyone at once. He can only take 5 at a time. That's excluding himself. Is that excluding himself?
I'm sure to
Yep,
exclude
it's
himself.
himself and 5 other willing creatures. So
Let's see.
first wave will be Alistair, Ashana, Captain Rosewinter, Rahamid, and Xeris.
Raham would stay behind with Moose.
Alright, then he'll take Soltis then.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd rather stay with my cohort.
Very well. Then it'll be odd, and then it'll be in. Alright,
Odd
so
and even. It was gonna be even and odd either
Alistair.
way, so.
Alistair, Rahamid, or not Rahamid. Alistair,
Me.
Moose, Rahamid, if she's willing. Yeah, she will. Solthis and Xeris.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wait, hold on one.
What does it mean now? Sure, go on.
Okay, so it'll just be then in that case, Alistair, Ashana, Solthis, and Xeris. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the dragons.
First
Well,
wave.
technically, 3 dragons and tiefling.
Yeah. Yeah. First wave, guys are teleported, and eventually after an hour, comes back, and then after another hour, he comes back with the rest of your party members. And as that occurs, that's actually where we're going to end the session for.
Woot.
I was hoping that we could end the session by finally leaving this place done.
Well, hey, look, after
I'm
his.
sorry, but I had the thing.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
thing? Is it super secret that you can't be
needs-
specific?
It's not
I
secret.
told you!
He told
He
you.
told you.
I
that-
literally fucking told you!
Speak
I-
to a
What was?
speak to a high-ranking and.
Oh, I thought that was outside the place, not in this place. That freaking.
No,
That's
in
why
this
my
place.
brain was like, what?
Okay, yeah, you're again harmless. So.
Yeah, again, that was my brain being stupid. I thought that was outside this place, not in here. Sorry. That's
So
my
the
bad.
And I'll tell you exactly. I did not hide it. I was not being secretive.
Yeah, I realized it was my brain being stupid. Yeah. I'm
Those
sorry.
3 dragons and tiefling getting teleported sounds like a setup before a joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
but alright. I mean, I was hoping that we could go a little bit longer so we can, like.
I have a follow-up doctor appointment tomorrow, so
So,
I gotta
when
work
did,
by
okay,
10.
so I gotta
I
stop
could be
recording.
there by 10. So
Alright,
feel
so
free to
stop
start.
recording?
Yeah.